So yesterday there was a mitigation on that first POI that we marked out yesterday, but I didn't really like the risk to reward in it. So entry was there. It was an LC1, candled in closing side, but I like to target at least a 1 to 3, and a 1 to 3 was well above the high. When I come in continuations, when I'm targeting the next high, but that's why I prefer to take POIs further down, because I'm targeting this high from here. We've got a much better risk to reward here. So if that was a 1 to 3, I probably would have took it. But another thing to keep in mind with continuations after breaker structures is after a breaker structure, there is a pullback. Breaker structure here, pullback. It sometimes continues. The last breaker structure we had was right here. My magnet's on, so it doesn't. There you go. The last breaker structure we had was here. So usually it goes straight into the pullback most of the time, but this is pushing up a bit higher. So we've just had a breaker structure, and the risk to reward wasn't that great. I just wasn't too keen on that trade there. Price has actually now come down and remitigated this area, and I probably, with re-entries as well, it depends where it is, what phase we're in, and this is just not, it's not too great, this area, just because there's nowhere to target. So yeah, that was yesterday, and today is the 7th. And what I'm looking for is, so we have got that second demand, so it's still phase C. So still phase C. Got one demand for buys, which is at 25.5527. So I'm happy to take buys from this area here, because it'd be a better risk to reward. But what can happen is we might get a new breaker structure here, and then the model might could present itself when it makes a new breaker structure. Also, if this demand fails, then it will be confirmation for a pullback, so for sells. So if so that will confirm the pullback, and we would be looking for reversals at these areas. So that would be a reversal POI. Reversal POI here. So our targets, if these fail, to sell into would be here. So at the moment, yeah, we're just waiting for more. I don't want to buy from here, and I'm much happier to buy from here because it's just a better risk to reward. There's also no news today, so no news that affects our strategy. The strategy, like I said, I only stay out of NFP and CPI. So yeah, so the only demand I'm looking for buys is this one. If the second demand fails, that confirms pullback. The second demand is here. I'm not looking to trade from here. That's the first one. That's the second one. But I'm only looking to buy from here. But if this fails, then it confirms a pullback. So yeah, that's the daily analysis for Germany 40 today.